Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about this family which are just one of the worst on YouTube, would you believe? And we have seen the creme de la creme of badness on YouTube. I've covered these before a couple of times. They pimp the fuck out of their girls. It is insane. This is so much worse than the Inghams. So much worse. As you can see, yeah, they do, right? They had this incident recently, and their 17-year-old daughter was driving the car. She was driving to work, and she had this incident whereby two men followed her and harassed her on the road. That sounds bad, but was it as bad as it was purported to be? Let's find out, because I'm sure they're going to tell us how bad it was.
In anger?
Yeah, they're mad at her because...
Wait, I want Evie to tell the story.
Oh my god. Where did this happen? I'm dying to know.
No, look.
What in the... I mean, how much coffee did they have?
Okay, now let's get the story. So first of all, I thought you were gonna like when I went to go look, I thought it was gonna be like on just the side. Tell Evie what happened. I'm gonna tell Daddy and tell I'm gonna film. Okay. Oh, she got her bag. She ready for her haul. Okay.
Okay, so basically I was driving to work and this car was going so slow. Like super slow. Going like 30 maybe slower. And there was two lanes. So I speed up and I go next to him and I speed up and then I go around him because it turns into one lane.
Yeah, you were trying to get, I know what you're talking about.
So basically she was trying to get in front of the guy, and she sped up past him to turn and get ahead of him. Is there a name for people like that? You shouldn't be in such a hurry. You basically get to the same place at the same time. Just one is more likely to end up dead. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying this is what should be being told by the parents. I know I'm not actually a driver myself, but I have seen cars and stuff like that. You know, I'm not oblivious to the whole culture of driving cars. So her parents should be explaining rather than just sticking a camera in her face.
Yeah.
Because I was going to be late for work.
Right.
And I didn't want to be stuck behind him. So I go around him. And then as I'm driving down that road, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I get to a stoplight to turn and I'm waiting there. And
Are you at Forest Hill?
Another bugbear of mine is when family vloggers really don't care about their kids' safety in terms of privacy and whereabouts that you live. So basically explaining whereabouts they live. That's what she was doing, confirming which road they were on and things like that. You know, I'm not going to look it up because I'm not that interested, but people who are interested are now free to do so. What can I say? Child safety.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they pull up really close to me and they just chuck their coffee at my car.
Can you believe that?
They didn't. They chucked actual coffee at the car. Actual coffee? No. Tell me more, please. I'm joking, okay? If it was me, I'd be pretty pissed off, but I wouldn't make a video about it. Well, actually, I might. I wouldn't force my child to tell this story.
And it was like
That is called...
And I wish I had gotten like their...
Yeah, because we would be reporting that son of a gun.
What in the world? Like a whole cup of coffee, just threw it at the car.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody, you know, need like...
And these are men, grown men.
Grown bleep men. Yeah,
Grown
mums.
bleep men.
Mums.
Like,
That is
I'm sorry I
insane.
hurt your feelings. I got in
I'm
front
sorry.
of you.
Like, grow up. And you're like, this is what's wrong with our society.
I've got to say, though, that is not what's wrong with society. You are what's wrong with society. You're vlogging your child who's just had what you're saying is a traumatic experience. Two men followed her around town, and it was so terrifying that you decide to vlog about it and stick a camera in her face whilst doing it. And what is actually appearing to be very much like you're asking leading questions, like trying to get information out of her. It just seems a little bit odd to me, to be honest.
Like grown men.
Grown men.
It's like there's a lot of things to get mad about.
Yeah.
And I don't see any of them getting mad about those things.
Like it's
Like what they should be getting mad at?
Like
Right.
Mad at that thing.
Right. But they don't stand up for anything else. No. But it's like,
but you just can.
but I can guarantee you what they were walking around. Yeah. Wow, I wish you had gotten the pool company name. Because I would be giving them call the police.
Take a picture.
Right? No, I'd call the police and say that here's what happened. I mean, whether that is overkill or not, I don't care. I still would.
Give them a good scare.
You know, and I felt threatened by men as a 17-year-old.
Okay, here is the entire reason I chose to react to this particular video. It's not because of the whole car chase saga or the coffee throwing incident. It's the fact throughout the entire segment, the entire story, not once does she stop to actually say to her child, her 17-year-old inexperienced driver, that you should take more care on the road. You need to take care on the road. You need to be careful. It sounds like she sped up to get past. That's what she said, actually. She sped up to get past, right? So instead of telling her not to do that or to be careful on the road, she is basically all het up about these two men who allegedly followed her. Now, looking at her, I'm not going to call her a liar, but looking at her face and her mannerisms, it would suggest slightly that she's maybe withholding one or two key points of the story. But I don't like bad drivers. I think anybody behind the wheel of a car needs to take due care and attention and be very careful about what they're doing. They need to pay attention on the road. They need to not drive carelessly, and they need to protect everybody around them. That is my opinions, because a car is a deadly weapon. I think I've said this before, but you know, a car can kill. It's one of those things, and if you're not responsible to get behind a wheel, you shouldn't be behind a wheel. That's my opinion. Okay, so don't come at me. But I'm not hearing anything from the mother to say you need to drive carefully. You shouldn't have done that. She is, if anything, antagonizing the situation, making her daughter believe that these two men were out to get her, and when in actual fact they really weren't.
It was a vandalism.
Did two of them throw coffee?
Or is it
so
just,
much coffee.
it was like literally of Starbucks venti.
I think it was just like a full thing of coffee.
Did he throw it? Did he throw the cup and everything?
I couldn't see because he was behind me and I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know he was mad. Like I had no idea.
You didn't know he was crying in his diaper.
Yeah, he was crying.
See, as the mother, it's her responsibility to de-escalate the anxiety her daughter's feeling about the whole situation. But no, she keeps going on and on about the men and how they were upset and they were out to get her and everything like that. That's not good parenting. That is trying to escalate it for the vlog, for content. It's ridiculous.
Literally.
One of them, and I was just listening to my music and I just kept going like a
I
normal.
thought he went like this, like so.
But no, it was like his.
So it was like top hit my car.
Oh.
Because I
You didn't even know you were in a fight, did you?
No.
he just chopped it, and I could see from my rear view mirror like coffee pouring down my car.
So all this time, when we were made to believe that she was this poor little girl who was being threatened and everything by these men in this car, these big burly men coming after her, and she was terrified for her life, and you know, she needed to get to the nearest police station and all sorts. It turns out she didn't know that they were there at all until like afterwards, when she saw the coffee dripping down her car. That's the fact of the matter, isn't it, really?
And I was like, no way. And I got to work, and I go, and Felipe was in there. I was like, Felipe, guess what just happened? Someone just poured.
You should have, but you should have taken him out to see it. That is not what I was expecting. That's infuriating
Like
to
a little
me.
spot, like,
Yeah. No, but like, here, let's send him the bill for your detailing of your car.
Detailing? Okay, admittedly, I don't drive and I do not own a car, right? Tell me if I'm wrong, please. It's coffee, right? It washes off, doesn't it? It does do that, doesn't it? It's not like irreversible damage caused to this car because coffee stains maybe need a little bit of a scrub, possibly, bit of elbow grease, maybe, or am I missing something here? Cars don't like coffee or something like that.
Insane. That is crazy. And he dries his tears from
Let's
his
take it
tears.
over to the let's get it
detailing.
good and clean. Anyways, that makes me so mad. I wish you had been like around. Can you imagine if he had? And I'm like, bro, you're stupid. Like I don't know if he could see that it was a female. Her windows are tinted.
Right, you can't see him.
But can you imagine if that was a grown man and you effed with the wrong guy and he opened the door up and like.
You messed with the wrong guy that could actually hurt you.
Wait,
Yeah.
was it one lane when that was there?
No, he was beside you or behind you?
When he poured it?
Yeah.
He was behind me.
Directly,
How
she
did
was
he?
trapped. So, you know, like someone could get out and go.
Oh, can you imagine? Be hilarious.
Yeah, like
Okay, so yeah, this whole video was basically I don't know. The reason I bring it to your attention is, as I said, it's dangerous to be behind a wheel if you don't know what you're doing. You need to teach your children how to drive properly. And I'm not saying she wasn't driving properly, but based on what she said, it sounds like she was driving with less care and attention than I would personally be happy with. So please, always, everybody, even those older, younger, middle-aged, everybody, you need to drive with care and attention, with eyes on the road, without being reckless, just to keep yourself, your passengers, and the general public safe. Because it's not just you that's in these cars, it is everybody else that are around you, other cars, other motorists, everybody, and you need to be safe. So I've got some other cracking car related videos coming up, so that should be fun, or not. You know, pick and choose. So please stick around for that, and I've got some other videos in the pipeline too, so please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much. Until next time, take care and bye bye.